All right, hello and welcome back as we are now getting ready for the last series of the night, hoping for a good one. And I think I had the slideshow there paused during the whole shortened starting soon. So that's on me, but we'll run through it now anyway, so that is all good. You can see Hanoi sitting at 4 and 0, meanwhile Miami at 0 and 4, putting them at first versus ninth. You can also see it 3 sweeps in 4 series for Hanoi, as they have been very dominant all season long. Meanwhile, Miami getting swept twice while also going to game 5 into other ones, showing they do have a bit of fight in them. Especially, most importantly, is that is just wrong, isn't it? Hold on. That doesn't. No, that's right. No, yeah, that's right. Okay. I keep mixing up that Chicago series and that Santa Carla series in week 1. But yeah, okay. Especially that game 5 in Chicago, showing that this team can be quite competitive. Moving then to our week schedule, you can see 3 games down, 2 left to be played. This one now, and then that New York Calgary series tomorrow night. We're sitting at 1 sweep and 2 4-game series right now. I'm leaning more towards a sweep with this one, but hey, we'll see. As there's currently only Chicago at 5 0, Hanoi trying to move up with them instead of down with Lincoln. Santa Carla waiting to see if New York or Calgary will join them. And then at the bottom, where we have 3 teams currently at 1 and 4. Miami a chance to join them if they win, otherwise they'll be alone at 0 and 5. Moving now down to our stats then. You can see team averages very much in favor of Hanoi, with again the common exception of saves going over to Miami. Key players are Halio and Stewie, with Halio leading everything except shot percentage and assists, and Stewie with Miami everything except shot percentage and demos, and he's tied in assists. Of course, important to note as well that Mincy, a new player to Miami, getting traded over from Havana, where he was last week. I'm also trying to get the barrel switched over while we're here. I did most of it right before we went live, but then I forgot to do logos. But we are now good. And we have one team in, just waiting on the other one, and then we will get this series underway. So, with everything in mind, I do think I have to predict in favor of Hanoi, and I'd probably be... Get better, Lemon. I didn't see that. I'll fix it and show it during the series, but hey, we gotta get this one underway as we have everyone in. Yeah, that's my bad, Lemon. Except I'm kidding, I intentionally scammed you. But I'm lying, and you'll never know which, as we now get ready to load in for game number 1 of our last series of the night. It's been a long one, but we got one left to go as we load in. Hanoi in blue, Miami in orange. Let's see which one can close it out. Hanoi, the heavy favorites. I'd be wrong, as I said, to not predict a sweep. But hey, we will see. As I will try to close the prediction at some point here. But, you know, not necessarily a priority for now, as this one cleared away. A lot of early push here for Hanoi. We'll see if it turns into a goal as Lemon drops this one down. LA2 is there. And in fact, there is that goal. And so, as I close the prediction, it is 1-0 Hanoi get first blood. Hot start for them, and that is worrying for Miami. Of course, Miami trying, just hoping they can get anything else, any more control into this game. Maybe a chance they can pull off the upset, but once they're already starting a game down, it starts to look tougher and tougher. And this one's bounced away. Lemon clearing it downfield. He'll get a beat on it as well. LA2 diving in. Stewie saves, but it's not cleared until Mintz will get it out off the sidewall. And he'll get a follow-up touch. That'll force it all the way back downfield, buying at least a little bit more time for Miami. LA2 now trying to control it. A lot of demos right on top of him, but he'll survive. The ball did get briefly cleared down. Miami tried to push it the other way, and then Hanoi push forward again. LA2. That was a nasty angle, but the defense is ready for it. And so it'll get saved away. And again, the lead will hold at 1 for the moment. This one now up in the air again. Dropping back down. Lemon will fake down low, but Sweezy is ready for it. Now up in the air, Halio trying to keep it close. LA2 bang downfield, but Mincy's there for the catch. Stewie trying to drop it down again, but that won't work. Halio rolls it through him, and it's 2-0. By the way, one other stat that, I mean, not the greatest start in this department for them so far. As you can see, 3 shots already on both Lemon and Halio. But this team has been incredibly efficient. I mean, their team average is a 43% shooting, with 51 on LA2, 42 on Halio, 35 on Lemon, which are certainly all above the average of the league. So, I mean, they've been dominant, but, I mean, they haven't been just peppering teams with shots. They've just been scoring. And if they are peppering them with shots, they're all going in, as we saw in their last series. So, certainly a good offense, and one that is quite difficult to take down and quite difficult to deny when they do get their shots. But, I mean, a better start, at least in that department so far for Miami, as they have forced quite a few more shots out of this team in blue. Halio trying to pop this one away. Mincy will catch out to it, but it'll just catch over to the other side. Now 50 back across, but again, no one to pressure it. Now Stewie downfield. Lemon playing it down. LA2 now off the sidewall. Lemon will keep it close, looking to drop it down. Mincy in the air. Stewie involved too. And Miami do manage to keep it away. LA2 now the reset forward, dropping in. Stewie will clear it long downfield. Halio trying to drop it down. Stewie is there. Given the opportunity, he takes it. And that is goal number 1 over to Miami. Still down by 1, but in need of a comeback. That at least is a start. I'll drop back in front again. This one cleared away. High in the air, Mincy looking for it forward. Now Lemon will play it away again. Stewie trying to drop this one down as LA2 will get it downfield. Halio will center. Lemon is there, but Mincy beats him to it. Floating, dropping. Is it in? Yes, it is. Mincy ties the game as Hanoi overcommit. And we are tied up at 2 with 80 seconds left to go. Even on the 50 here, Stewie bumped off the follow. LA2 now tracking it back. He'll try to control. Musty downfield, looking for a 50 in the end, but Sweezy wins it. Now rolling down. Halio, of course, does have the read, and that was 2 committed for Miami. They'll try to get back as LA2 will reset over 1. Now Sweezy kind of helping in the wrong direction as it's given up to LA2 again. Halio kills the challenge. Stewie trying to get away. Lemon pops it up, but no one can go except Sweezy. He'll force a shot that LA2 will save. Mincy now back around the outside. Halio trying to center it. Stewie's there. Miami lead. 40 seconds left to go, and the Nocturnal Hurricanes are in front. It was a giveaway, and it is a punish. As LA2 tries to track this one down, getting a little bit awkward, but the shot isn't there from Lemon. Halio now off the back wall again, though it's low boost for Miami. No one is clearing it. Lemon will shoot. Stewie will save. 20 seconds to go. LA2 beat by Sweezy. That's all the way downfield. Now all the way the other direction. Halio trying to go for the full court carry. Down to LA2. They tie the game. 11 seconds to go. Full field. Hanoi get the goal back. It was a great position for Miami, but they can't hold it down. We are tied up again. Lemon now a bit too passive, though, as it's cleared away by Stewie. Sweezy trying to jump. Lemon takes it away. Clock reads 0. Mitzi spikes it down. And we head to overtime in game number 1. Miss on that one. Sweezy will stay with it. Now around the outside, Sweezy bringing it down. Centered out by LA2, but cleared along by Mincy. Halio now catching it, but Sweezy's already there. Low boost on him, though, and Halio will get it away first. Now another touch to send it downfield. That one will beat 2, but LA2's already on it. He'll pop up in the air. Mincy trying to challenge. He'll get over him. He'll get over them all. Sweezy saves, but Halio follows. Hanoi bend, but they still come out on top. Miami can't quite do enough, and the Hydras take game 1. By the way, while we're on this screen, I updated it. Lemon, if you're still listening, you're leading assist now. Congrats. They will outshoot them 15-7. And they will outscore them 4-3. As we get ready, by the way, Mincy yet again saying salary, as he's now on a completely different team. Nice. He gets a chance to play him again. Might as well talk about it again. Nice. To be fair, LA2 peaked, and so, you know, that's a fair situation, I guess. As we now get ready to load in for game number 2. A very good effort there by Miami. I think certainly helped out by mistakes from Hanoi, but I mean, if the mistakes are there, you take them. Now, as we are just waiting on one more person to ready up, and then we will load in now. Game number 2. Hanoi 1 ahead, but it's a lot closer than we expected to get there. So can they close it out this time, or will Miami get one back? Stewie waiting behind it. Doesn't have boost. Has to play a 50. Sweezy tries to help, but that's just another member committed. Halio now up to the ceiling, off the back wall. Tries to flip, but it's caught away. Left off. Sweezy will take it down the other way. LA2 trying to bang it forward. He'll follow it up. Stewie now bumped off it. Mincy under it. Trying to play it down. Halio the other way. Sweezy now to the backboard. Double back down. No one diving. And LA2 will get the clear. Stewie now a little awkward. Halio down. LA2 can't quite get the doink. And Lemon will move in for the next touch. Lemon now the reset down as it'll go over into the corner. Sweezy looking for the bang on the clear. Mincy there, 50 down by Halio. Now in the air again. LA2 dropping it down. This one off the back while dropping in. Lemon a great slight touch there to push it away. Now LA2 downfield. That one just wide of the net, and Mincy will force it away. Halio around the outside. Stewie a clear downfield. Mincy already jumping up. Redirect off the back wall. Caught out to the side again. Now Sweezy. He'll try to slow it down. He'll go for a 50 and it'll bounce right back up. Halio around the outside. Back and forth we've gone. Still a pretty even game here, all things considered. No goals on the board. Miami putting up a pretty good fight. Well, we'll see if they're able to keep this one up as Lemon tries to play it around the outside. Drop down. Sweezy chasing it. Beat by LA2. LA2 now up the left wall. Staying behind it. The pop. The double. It's in. LA2 pull. Well, from the midfield, he beats all 3. Off the ceiling to the backboard to the net. With a tight angle, of course, just to complete the shot. And it's a 1-0 lead for Hanoi. Took them a while, but they'll get there in the end as, okay, well, I'll be the one to say it. That one, a little bit less flashy. As Mincy just cuts away Lemon's play, and Stewie, clean redirect, shoots that one in. And so we're tied up at 1. That one a little bit less flashy, but, you know, I could be wrong in saying that. This one's downfield. Sweezy back over to the corner. Halio pinched down off the ceiling. Stewie will bang it down. Lemon waiting under it. He'll play it away, but not very far. Stewie will center. LA2 keeps it wide. Halio now flips by it. LA2 just going to slow it down, but now he's demoed. Lemon is dunked. Halio has a full tank, a little bit awkward, but he'll get a good dribble and a good 50, and he'll get all the way downfield. Now LA2 off the back wall. This one played away again. Lemon trying to follow it. Sweezy the bang. LA2 just plays it off the side wall. And then now under this one, fakes it down low, and then it's played out to the side again. Mincy trying for a clear. He'll bang it across, but LA2 another block on it. Stewie now into the corner again. This one pinched down. Halio waiting, just observing, as now he'll reanimate himself, looking for the play away, but Stewie a big dunk, and Lemon just about able to make the save from the goal line. Now in the air again. This one popped across, but no one there except Lemon. He'll catch it, then he'll get bumped, but it's Halio behind him, and he'll just take control up next. 95 seconds, going for another double, this time not hit, as Lemon is abandoned, but he's playing plenty deep enough. He'll beat the first of the ball, looking to beat 2, but Mincy will get it away from him. Now drop down again, it's LA2 to send it downfield. Lemon on it, but cleared away. Mincy now trying to stay with it again. He'll look for a catch down. Cleared away by Halio towards the net. Sweezy gonna guide it the other way. Now dropped across. Stewie will play it downfield. Sweezy down. Saved away. Now LA2 off the sidewall again. Halio trying to jump up. It's off the backboard. Dropping back down. And no one really able to get there. And this one's down off the ceiling though. Passed back, caught around the outside. Mincy trying to get it the other way. LA2 up high in the air. Looking for the touchdown. He'll get the clear away. Lemon now to the back wall. Dropping back down. LA2 scores. And it is 2-1. Hanoi have another late lead with 24 seconds to go. As they break downfield to remove the defense and then hit their shot. So now Miami need a response soon if they want to play in this game. That one though, a great save by Lemon. LA2 fakes the musty, now drops it down to Halio. 10 seconds left to go. Hanoi trapping them in the wrong side of the field and adding one on because why not? And that will secure it in case there was any doubt. Lemon the shot right across, right in. And so with a 2-goal lead and only 6 seconds left to go, Hanoi are going to move up to match point, 1 away from 5-0. As this one finally hits the ground. So, one more chance as Hanoi once again outshoot them, this time 7-5. And they'll outscore them by 2 as well. And so they are up to 2-0 on the series. Let us see if Miami can fight back or if it'll just end here as they have one more chance. But Hanoi are looking pretty good, and so that is tough. But let us see as we load in for what could be the last game of the series. Miami have kept it pretty close, all things considered, but they have not been able to get a win. Can they change that here, or will Hanoi ice the set? Lemon trying to center this one. It'll drop back down, but played over to the left side again. Halio now playing it back. LA2 bringing it down. They'll stay behind it, looking for another play. Will flip back at it. Won't get much there, though. And now it's Sweezy the other way. Halio trying to drop it down. Mincy up around the corner. Around the outside yet again. Sweezy a pretty good air dribble, and he'll 50 right through Lemon. That'll force it all the way down to the corner as now Halio jumps out again. Looking for the reset. Instead just drops it down as Mincy will get beat. Now LA2 waiting with it. Stewie still with it. Looking to dribble. Bumped off it though. Lemon won't give him anything. As now Halio high. LA2 drops it down. But Sweezy gets the clear for the moment. That one wide from Lemon. Stewie trying to bang it out. It might be open, but LA2 is there. And even without boost, he'll make the save. Now downfield, Sweezy trying to play it out. This one dropped down again. Stewie still waiting. There, the dunk, but it's pushed wide. Halio just too strong on the goal line. Sweezy now trying to center it, but Lemon wins that 50. LA2 the redirect wide, and Mincy will catch it down. Minute and a half gone. Still no goals on the board just yet. Both teams have looked quite threatening as Halio again drops this down, but no one is there for it. Now clear downfield again. Lemon off the back wall. Already there is Mincy. Now cleared away by Stewie, but Halio just going to get it right back to the midfield. And it's felt very back and forth, but I mean, I want to say Hanoi have probably looked more threatening. I think that's just because they're Hanoi, so you expect them to be. Because, I mean, I think Stewie's 50 against Halio is pretty, like, clearly the best chance we've had. So, I mean, we've seen some pretty good threat out of Miami, but it's gone both ways. And the longer that neither team has scored, the more it feels likely that Hanoi are going to get a goal and just take this game. As we have crossed the halfway point here, still currently at 0-0. Sweezy now off the left wall. Stewie will bang it down to the backboard, looking for another dunk, but Lemon will push it the other way. LA2 now staying with it. Center across, but just high of the net. Now pushed back in. Stewie will clear it away. Halio now around again. LA2 trying to slow it down. He'll catch, he'll look for a cut. He'll get it. He'll look for a flick. He'll get it. But Stewie also able to find a save. And so as we're at 100 seconds left to go, finally, the first goal is on the board. Halio puts Hanoi in front. LA2 the pass. Halio the bullet. And it's 1-0. With 105 seconds left to go. LA2 looking to add on, but that save is over to Halio. Piece on that from Lemon as well as Halio chasing it. Now it'll pop back away again. Lemon off the backboard. Now this one will drop down. Sweezy still waiting behind it. He'll cut. Halio 50 off the back wall. Halio again. And it is in. 2-0. Halio adds on one more. And with that, it is a multi-goal lead with 82 seconds left to go. And it starts to feel like this is more and more likely to end here. We said it felt like the later it went, the more likely it became that Hanoi were just going to score. And now they have 2. Miami, with 4 goals in the series, need to add that per game average once again here and then exceed it. Only 1 minute left to go as well. LA2 just going to slow it down. Mincy, pretty good 50, but Lemon will clear it the other way. Over to LA2. Halio, the pre-jump was a little bit optimistic, and it won't quite connect. But LA2 still going to keep the pressure on, as now it's Lemon out off the corner again. No one there to shoot it. Stewie now a long clear, almost an overcommit, but LA2 is waiting on the goal line. Lemon now will drop it down. It's popped over to the side. Lemon now around. This one dropped in again. LA2 in the air, he'll bring it down. Stewie dunked away again. Sweezy trying to jump up. 50 down off the back wall. Catch, or shot there is a little bit wide. That now dropped in again. That one towards the net. And in. Make it 3 with 12 seconds left to go. And again, in case you needed a secure, there you go. As 12 seconds will not be enough time, and Lemon will add on. Okay. So we have some typing going on in the chat there. And so Lemon takes advantage of that, gets another shot through, and I guess it's 4. And so now we will waste away the rest of the clock, as that one is almost in, but I guess not. And so the clock now does finally reach 0, and as it will eventually find its way to the ground, it will be a win for Hanoi, as they'll close it out 4-0 in the last game, 3-0 in the set. And so there you go, a win to the Hydras. They will stay undefeated, now up at 5-0, and they will be in a pretty solid spot as they will control their chance to clinch playoffs next week. But hey, we'll see, as we will also, of course, ask about an interview. Maybe not the most to talk about, but always nice to check in with the winning team. I mean, Mincy, he said that after game 2, I think. But I mean, he's winning and he's confident. We know Lemon is always confident, and when he's winning, he has the opportunity to be, and so he is. He played well in this series. The whole team made a couple mistakes, but he played well. He brought himself up on the leaderboard, and there we go. So losing's tough, feels bad. Obviously, the team's strong, but that's how it goes, as we are going to have an interview, and so we will be back in just one moment. And we are back with Hanoi. It's getting a little bit boring at this point, guys. Too many 3-0s, but it's yet another win. How's it feel?
Octopus can speak.
Feels good, man. Feels good. Exactly where we want to be. We love this position.
Didn't expect anything different.
Fair enough. Now, what happened in game 1, if I may ask? Why was it so close?
We were playing around. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
We were barely common. I don't remember what we were talking about, but we didn't take them seriously. Then games 2, I think, is when we locked in a bit more, and then just game 3, we just wanted to close it out. To be honest.
Okay. Halio also clarified his fingy hurt, as he put it.
Oh yeah, yeah. He said I was supposed to carry.
He's injured, bro. He's dealing with an injury.
Yeah.
Luckily, he was able to field today. So
yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm just here to farm assists. I'm gonna be at #1 in leaderboard. I think. I'm supposed to be right now too. So I'll just keep getting backpacked.
I gotta let this week play out, but it's looking good. I mean, the stats keep getting padded. So.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Sounds about right.
Now, you go.
This is our second time in a row beating Mincy, by the way.
I mean, this is true.
Yep.
All right. Well, next up, you guys are slated to play up against New York, and you would clinch playoffs if you win that. So how do you feel about that matchup?
You'd have to remind me who's on the team, but
Code, Jared, and Nate.
Bunch of Pixel players, and then there's Nate.
That's crazy.
I'm just joking. I love Code.
So we're hating on Code, huh?
I'm the better freestyler here. They just keep pre-jumping me, and it's not fair.
Well,
They listen. They just don't let me unlock my full potential. They only pre jump me.
All right, but listen, your potential ain't that high, buddy. Lock it in.
You shut your mouth. Did you get swept? Did you get swept by
Yeah, by a
Hollow
good
or
team. Lock in, bud.
something? We're next.
All right, maybe you guys playing week 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think we might get lucky. I think we might play Calgary without Matt, but we'll see.
Oh.
Then we have to
that
play you
sounds like
eventually,
fun.
so we'll see.
That's gonna be a fun series.
How many weeks
right.
do we have left? What was this, week 5?
This is 5, so you have 4 more.
4 more weeks. Okay.
Oh, we gotta sweep that many times. Too many.
Well, I do. Yeah. What do you guys say?
Have we? How many weeks have we swept?
4 or
swept?
5.
4 more, yeah.
Okay. That's I was thinking is either 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Mincy was 2 of them.
You went to 5 against Santa Carla. That's it.
Yeah.
All sweeps otherwise.
Yep. Lot 2 hotel Wi-Fi. It's fine.
Well, I do think that's about all I have for you guys. So, congratulations on the win and good luck next week.
Thank you, Doggo. Have a good night.
You as well. All right, and that will do it for the night. It was a bit of a long one, of course, with 4 straight series, and 2 of them went to game 4, 1 to game 5, and 1 to a sweep, which averages, of course, to 4 games per series for 16 games. So a bit of a long one, but hey, that's what we're here for, and it is the favorite Hanoi who managed to secure the sweep in the end, and they'll improve to 5-0. So your final score here, one last time, Hanoi 3, Miami nothing. Just 1 game left to go for the week. That'll be New York, Calgary tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. Hope to see you then. But that does it for tonight.